guys, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request again. These are fun. I love doing them. The information's in the description box below if you either want to just make a gift to the channel or if you want to make a gift request. I am doing Lorne Greene's song, Ringo. It was requested by Jason Halverson. And here's the dealio. Oh gosh, it was like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I reacted to the song, posted it, and it was blocked. I couldn't even believe it, but that's the nature of the beast sometimes. So I did a trial run with this. I forget what the song was. It'll probably come back to me when I hear it, but I'm hoping I can find a way to skirt the system and get it accepted by the YouTube algorithm. I can't explain copyrights, but we're going to give this one a whirl again and hope it gets through. Here we go.
They lie in boot hills all through the West. The outlaws, the gunslingers, the Billy the Kids, and worse. Say a fellow like the coward that shot Bill Hickok in the back. There's always one like that in every time of history. Most of them were varmints, but every once in a while in one of them, there may have lived a man.
Those were varmints. That's a word you don't hear often.
He lay face down on the desert sand, clutching his 6-gun in his hand. Shot from behind, I thought he was dead, for under his heart was an ounce of lead. But a spark still burned, so I used my knife, and late that night I saved the life of Ringo. Ringo, Ringo. I nursed him till the danger passed. The days went by, he mended fast. And then from dawn till setting sun, he practiced with that deadly gun. And hour on hour I watched in awe. No human being could match the draw of Ringo. Ringo, Ringo.
Who'd he go get?
One day we rode the mountain crest, and I went east and he went west. I took to law and wore a star, while he spread terror near and far. With lead and blood he gained such fame, all through the West they feared the name of Ringo. I knew someday I'd face the test, which one of us would be the best. And sure enough, the word came down that he was holed up in the town. I left the posse out in the street, and I went in alone to meet Ringo.
Ringo. I forgot this story. I don't know who wins. Oh, this is awesome. I love these stories. Lorne Greene, too. What a voice. What a narrator's voice he's got, right? Ringo. Yeah, you said it, Jason.
They said my speed was next to none, but my lightning draw had just begun when I heard a blast that stung my wrist. The gun went flying from my fist, and I was looking down the bore of the deadly 44 of Ringo.
You let him go. I think.
They say that was the only time that anyone had seen him smile. He slowly lowered his gun, and then he said to me, "We're even, friend." And so at last I understood that there was still a spark of good in Ringo. Ringo, Ringo.
As it should be.
I blocked the path of his retreat. He turned and stepped into the street. A dozen guns spit fire and lead. A moment later, he lay dead. The town began to shout and cheer. Nowhere was there shed a tear for Ringo. Ringo. The story spread throughout the land that I had beaten Ringo's hand. And it was just the years, they say, that made me put my guns away. But on his grave, they can't explain the tarnished star above the name of Ringo.
Nice.
Ringo, 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 Ringo.
That's just a great story. I mean, I know it's barely set to music. That's just the nature of storytelling. I mean, we're wired for story. I used to read lots of books on writing, and one of the books, one of the many books, but I used to read books on screenwriting, in addition to other books on prose writing and grammar and metaphors and all this stuff. But this one book called Story, it was a long book, and was it by McKee? I don't remember, but it was a very well-known writer and respected writer. And one of the points he made is this: we're just wired for story. We humans are wired for story. And that's always stuck with me because I have not been able to naysay that at all. We are. We love story. Why do we listen to songs? Why are we so enthralled with this, this? I don't know these people. I didn't know Ringo. I don't know if Ringo's even a real person. Some things are fictional, some are non-fictional. It doesn't matter. You're just intrigued. It's like, where's this going? You're trying to connect the dots. And that's partly why we're wired for story. You want to see where it's going. Can you predict it? Yeah, that's just a blast. But when you have a storyteller like Lorne, obviously an actor's voice. I mean, some people have voices where they have it. Tom Brady's one of them. Tom Brady, the quarterback. He's got one of those voices. You're like, oh, if I had that voice, what I would do with my life, I don't know. But some guys have good voices for like sportscasting or just broadcasting or radio or what have you. And Lorne has got the paradigmatic or quintessential voice for narration, for telling a story. So, all right, Jason, I'm going to come in with this one. And the number that popped into my brain or wherever they pop into, it feels like my brain, is a 9.4. Hell of a story. In the end, too, he puts a star on the tombstone. And I love the way it was said. People couldn't explain why there was a star on the tombstone. It's like, that isn't even, it's not direct speech. It's creative. It paints a picture for you, like the show don't tell. This isn't like, and in the end, I put my star on his tombstone. No, they said it's a different creative. The storyteller said that the people couldn't explain why there was so he didn't even make, so then he didn't make an issue of it. People gave him credit, but he knew. And all that you figure out from that one part where it says people couldn't explain why the star was on his tombstone. There it is. All right, guys. So justice was served all the way around, and it's a feel-good story in which people die. Who can explain that? All right. Jason, thank you again, my friend. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country. Oh, and it's fitting that I'm wearing my NYPD hat for this one, too. That was not on purpose. I love that. All right, guys. Have a great day.